Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We start with Usman Dembele, as Marca have reported that Dembele have arrived in Barcelona to finalize his renewal, just as Rafinha is ready to join Barcelona. So, after all, the Frenchman may share a dressing room with the same man that people thought would be his replacement. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Gerard Piqué, as it has been reported that Pique is facing his most difficult crisis since breaking up with Shakira, possible corruption scandal over Supercopa audio recordings, and his starting place with Barcelona is also very uncertain as it stands. We are going to be discussing on that as well. Then finally, talking about Frankie de Jong and the Man United saga, it has been reported that Manchester United have told Barca they want to conclude the signing of Frankie by Friday as the Red Devils chief fly to Spain to get the deal done. We are also going to be looking at that. Before we discuss those stories, I want to encourage you guys to please join the very best and most trustworthy betting site on the planet, 1xBet, where you are offered up to 200% bonus when you make your initial deposit. Stand a chance to be one of those lucky winners in an everyday outstanding jackpot that are waiting to be won. All you need to do is just complete a small daily task, for example, a small bet on a specified soccer match, and you will definitely have a chance at winning huge cash prizes. Down below on the description box, you can find the link there, and please register so that you don't miss this opportunity. Usman Dembele landed in Barcelona on Sunday night, and he now seems set to sign a contract that will keep him at Barcelona until 2024, with him now technically unattached after his deal ended on June 30. Dembele is expected to pen a contract that will keep him at Barca for the next 2 seasons and will take a sizable salary cut. By getting the Frenchman to stay, Xavi Hernandez has got his way and will be able to count on the winger while waiting to see if the club are able to reinforce their squad with Rafinha, who should arrive from Leeds. The negotiations for the Brazilian are considered to be at an advanced stage according to different media outlets, and the Catalans could pay as much as 75 million euros to sign him. The Daily Mail say that Barcelona have beaten Chelsea in the race to sign Rafinha with their offer. Chelsea offers 65 million euro fixed plus 9.4 million euros in variables, but the player always had Barcelona in his heart. Xavi is starting to build a squad aligned with his vision as he enters his second season as coach, though the Spaniard is still waiting for some big-name signings. For the moment, Frank Kessié and Andres Christensen have arrived, but others are sought. Barcelona have a problem with departures. The likes of Neto, Samuel Umtiti, Ricky Puig, Oscar Mingueza are still at the club, despite having no path to play next season. This is what Xavi wanted to avoid. At this stage of the summer, he wanted to be able to work with the people who are going to continue at the club, along with the new signings. Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha haven't joined yet, so for now, Xavi has to work with players who were already there, but who hadn't shown their very best for one reason or another. There are two players who are expected to step up this season, Ferran Torres and Ansu Fati. The two who could even compete for the same position could make a difference in attack. Both players have been working during the summer to try to be in best condition possible for the start of the season. The first test for the Blaugrana will come this Wednesday with a friendly match against Olot. It is most likely that the new recruit will not be able to take part. On Saturday, the team will head to Miami, where they will begin their tour of the United States and their first serious test, including the season's first Clásico against Real Madrid. Then on to the next story of discussion. Gerard Piqué begins a new pre-season with his hometown club Barcelona. The central defender is getting ready to work under Xavi Hernandez after last season, which ended without winning any trophies. The 35-year-old defender is one of the leading defenders at the moment, and his performances have not been up for debate in recent years. However, his breakup with Shakira may have also shaken up his sporting career too. Pique no longer has the full confidence of Xavi after recent events, and age is not in his favor either, especially with the recent arrival of Andres Christensen. An additional problem for Pique, who is also starting preseason without being able to play as an abductor injury, means he has been sidelined for the last few weeks. Yet another setback that could affect his status as a starter. Even more so if we bear in mind that absences due to physical problems at the start of the new season are not always the best approach. So his link with the president of the Spanish Football Federation, Luis Rubiales, and the alleged scandal involving the Spanish Super Cup, which came to light via a leaked audio recordings, have also affected his public image. Piqué is alleged to have collected a commission and is already being investigated for corruption. In the wake of this development, his presence on social media has been reduced, at least in terms of number of followers. Barcelona president Juan Laporta threw his support behind Gerard Piqué after the defender made headlines this summer following his breakup with Shakira. He said, Gerard is clear in what he wants to have a very good season, Laporta said. That's how I see him. Then the coach Xavi will evaluate him from a technical point of view. He is very motivated. It is no secret that Piqué have been going through some very tough moments in his life, off the field, even on the field, right? With his injury, his adductor injury, really disturbing him. So the upcoming season will be such a tie for Piqué, because off the field issues have been really terrible. From the scandal, from the breakup with Shakira, that shaking up the social media. Of course, that will really bring some kind of negative feelings. Piqué have not been the Piqué we knew, and more to that, when a report came out that Xavi have told him that he will not be a first choice, he will play but a rotational role this season. I don't think Piqué will take that news very well. So compound to his already miserable life off the field, getting what Xavi said, not him being the first choice, will be something really bitter to hear from Gerard Piqué's point of view. Then on to the final story of discussion. Manchester United chief Richard Arnold and John Mutak spent Monday in Barca in an attempt to force through a deal for Frankie de Jong. It is believed their conversation with the Spanish giants are centered around £17 million de Jong is owed in unpaid wages due to their ongoing financial struggles. Progress on the deal has been delayed by the wage deferral De Jong agreed to at Barcelona during the COVID pandemic back in 2020. The 13-time Premier League winners have already verbally agreed to pay a transfer fee worth £56 million plus add-ons for Frankie. De Jong has been a target for the Red Devils for some time now, with the 25-year-old being a priority for new boss Erik ten Hag. So far, the Red Devils have brought in left-back Tyrell Malacia from Feyenoord for £13 million, with the new Premier League season less than a month away. They have let go of the 18 players this summer. When asked about the situation, Ten Hag said, I never talk about players who are not under contract at United, players from different clubs, so I cannot tell anything about this issue. So reports understand that should United fail to get De Jong, they have a backup list, which include Wolves star Ruben Neves and Leicester man Yuri Tillemans. Tillemans has been a target for Premier League rivals Arsenal and could be available between 30 to 35 million pounds due to him being in the final year of his contract. Neves has been on United's radar for some time, and Wolfman could be available for around £50 million. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.